Hi there, welcome to my channel mathssl. I'm speaking Saqib Latif. Must remember, sometime we need to find the derivative of an expression containing different letters. We differentiate with respect to the letter that represent the variable. This means that the other letters are regarded as constants. Have a look here. This is the question in front of me because my previous video something wrong. That's why I did little bit solve the question and leave as is. I'm gonna explain to you again. This is the question, which mean we going to must look the notation, the sign here. Must must look the variable here. So this is the notation, the variable x. So we're going to differentiate this expression with respect to x, which mean differentiate with respect to x. Always look the variable here. I'm going to show you all the different notations. So now, so this mean with respect to x, we're going to differentiate with respect to x. So this a b c d, they are four constants, but now this a is, I can't get rid of the a. Why? Because a is the coefficient of x power 3. So I'm gonna differentiate with respect to x. So I apply the derivative. 3 multiply a become 3a, x 3 minus 1 x power 2. So I do the same thing here, apply the derivative. 2b and the 2 minus 1 is only left x. So the derivative of x is 1, so it becomes c. So the d, there's no x with d, so this is a constant, so I'm gonna say plus 0, or you don't need to write. So this is my final answer. So this is my second question here. Now must remember, I can write f of t or I can say s of t, doesn't matter. So this is we need to find the derivative of with respect to t now. So we're going to differentiate with respect to t. If s is equal to, this is the expression. So obviously here u and a are the constants. So we're going to differentiate with respect to t. Now, so always look the variable, whatever is under inside the bracket. So now, so we're gonna say s. We're gonna differentiate with respect to t is equal to now. So when I apply the derivative with respect to t, this is 1. But must remember, if you apply the derivative on x, so it's always 1, so it's c. So you apply the derivative on t because we're going to differentiate with respect to t, because in the notation, have a look in the bracket, the letter is t. So this become only once. So the 1 mean only left u. Now 1 time u is u. So now here with respect to t, so that although is a is a constant but is a coefficient of t, so 2 multiply 1 over 2 become only 1. So we already got a here plus a, and the t, 2 minus 1 is 1, so a t. This is my final answer. This question say dA over dr, we need to apply the derivative with respect to r. Have a look here, at the bottom is r. So with respect to r, so if a is equal to, this is expression. So now h is here constant, so we're gonna differentiate with respect to r. So have a look here, dA over dr is going to be equal to, so the 2 times 2 become 4, pi is a coefficient, and r, 2 minus 1 is only 1 left, so only we're gonna write r. So we're gonna apply the derivative here now. So we're differentiating with respect to r, so the 2 pi, and must remember, so r, when you apply the derivative, become 1, so the 2 pi h, because h is also with the r. If it's gonna be separate, then you're gonna say 0. Why? Because Remember, the d is separate. Whenever you see, like now here, you have to differentiate with respect to x. So the c, although is constant, but is part of x. So that's why we have to write the c. So here we can say 0 because there is no x here. So there is a r is exist here. So the r is here. So that's why we're gonna see, we differentiating with respect to r. So it's gonna be 2 pi h. This question we have to have a look here. At the bottom is x. So which mean we have to differentiate with respect to x here. So first of all, I need to modify this expression. So it's gonna be a p. This is a square root, which means x 1 over 2 plus 5 q x power 2 and the plus r and x power I pull up become x negative 1. Now I can apply the derivative here. So it's going to be 1 over 2 times p is p 1 over 2, or you can say p over 2, same thing, x 1 over 2. So 1 over 2 minus 1. You have to 1 over 2 minus 1 is going to be minus 1 over 2. 2 times 5 is 10. And then q is a coefficient and x power 2. 2 minus 1 is going to be 1. So we're going to say 10qx. Now, this is a negative 1. We have to multiply a negative and positive become negative r. Now the x, negative 1 minus 1 become negative 2. So this is my final answer, or you can leave the answer in positive exponents. So I pull down, it become x1 over 2 plus 10qx, no problem. And this is minus r is going to be on top, and then x negative 2 I pull down become positive x power 2. So this is my final answer. What a nice question I choose now. Determine dy over dx if xy minus x power 3 is equal to x power 2. You can see in denominator the variable is x, so we're going to differentiate with respect to x. Have a look at this question. So now, first of all, I need to isolate the y. So xy is going to be equal to x power 2 negative x power 3 become positive x power 3. Now obviously I have to isolate the y. Both sides you divide by x, so only left y, and this you can rearrange as well, x power 3 plus x power 2, and obviously divide by x. Now y is equal to, I had to get rid of the fraction, so x power 3 divided by x plus that one x power 2 divided by x. Now obviously I have to get rid of the denominator, so 1 x power 1 when I pull up become minus, so 3 minus 1 become 2, so x power 2 plus 1 I pull up, 2 minus 1 become only x. Now I can apply the derivative dy over dx with respect to x. So this become 2x and this become 1. This is my final answer. Please like and subscribe my channel. If you have any question, comment below. I will assist you. Have a nice day. In next videos I will show you past exam paper questions.